I've been on this, and I know you guys have gone a different direction, so I got to be fair to the audience who listens to me every day. America is tired of Ray Lewis. Okay, I'm tired of Ray Lewis. I can't. He's got 6 kids from 4 different ladies. God love him, but I can't hear about God's destiny and God this and God that and the spirituality of Lewis and everything else. Now you might have a different take. I know he's very influential. We all know how great he is. He's a tremendous football player. Nobody will ever take that away from him. He's a Hall of Famer. But I can't hear about God's design when he's got kids floating all over America. What's your take on that?
And here comes the misunderstanding. When someone says that they are spiritual, it does not mean that they're saying they are superior. They're not saying Matthew 9:12 in the Bible, Matthew 9:12 says, Matthew tells us, they that behold needs not the physician. The great I am comes for the sinners, not the righteous. So what Ray is saying when he says, I'm a spiritual man, I believe in God, I need God, he's saying I'm a weak man. In my weakness, his strength is made whole. He's under the covering. He's under the covering. So the mistakes that you say don't get him in are the mistakes that get him in. When I was getting ready to go in the Hall of Fame, I walked around. I did a lot of speaking to a secular audience, and I would share my issues, what they call former conversations in the book of Romans. Apostle Paul means my old lifestyle, right? I would share the issues that I've gone through in a secular audience, and they'll say, that's why he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. But in a spiritual setting, I would share those same stories, and they would say, that's why he should be in the Hall of Fame. Spiritually, you use your falls to help improve the lives, your life, and others. You're not going to go through life without the fall. So when you're saying, I'm a spiritual man, you're really saying, I don't have the ability to live in the flesh. I got to live someplace else because the flesh runs me. But when I go spiritual, I can run my life.
He's a Hall of Fame. To me, it's not a Hall of Fame argument because I don't care about
definitely Hall of Fame.
Hey, we all know that. So what he does
why
off the
can't
field.
you hear him talk about God because he's made some mistakes? That's my dilemma. I think that's when you talk about God.
6 kids, 4 different women, Mike.
Hey, now who else can you go to?
And I'm not trying to tell you I'm not perfect either.
Help me with all of this.
Listen, I'm far from perfect too, and I got all my flaws. I'm not trying to spread it, but I'm not going to go tell on national television, God's destiny, God's this. That's a private matter, and that's why Wesley Walker's wife says something. That's why in a lot of towns in America, and that's why in a lot of cases, a lot of people don't. The people the sports fans that I know of, they don't root for Ray Lewis on Sunday afternoon. And because they don't want to hear Ray Lewis tell us about God this, God that, God this, God that.
Did he say the same thing about Tebow?
Yeah, but Tebow, but he lives it, though. Tebow lives. He goes to the Philippines. He does this. He does that. I think we all agree that Tebow's spirituality and his religion is real.
But see, this is
real.
But how
people
can
don't think Ray Lewis is?
Oh my God!
Well, that's what people think.
I don't know that people don't think.
They do.
I know that we perpetuate things and say people. You can just say you don't think. I can say I don't think unless we get a whole bunch of people calling in and say we don't think.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are people that go both ways. But we need to understand more about spirituality. It doesn't say I'm perfect. As a matter of fact, it says just the opposite. I'm not. I need the help.
All right. So your argument is that he's by him doing God and all that, it's about his flaws more than anything else.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. Well, that's what it's all. It's hey, I'm sick. I'm in the hospital. When I say I'm spiritual, I already admit that I'm sick. At least I'm in the hospital. That's the reality of it. It doesn't say we're perfect.
Michael Irvin, of course.
And trust me.
That's a good answer.
Perfect.
Well, good answer. We can debate it. I might disagree
with it. I'm struggling every day out here.